trust can be a hell of a thing. I didn't tell her everything. That's why she never trusted me. Welcome back to another week of Theo Views on Relationship Wednesday. It's all about trust this week, so let's get it, right? I would say trust. It's a delicate thing in a relationship. It's the most delicate thing you have in a relationship. Because why I say it's delicate is because if you mess with trust, it's hard to gain back. So if you mess with trust and you lose it, it's not something you can just gain back right away. So that's why I think it's so delicate. So it's hard to it's hard to gain back, and it's easy to lose. Trust is so crazy because you probably think you're gonna date this one person, and when you start to date that person, you think it's not gonna last. So maybe you didn't tell that person every single thing. When you start to date that person, you didn't tell him that you were talking to a few other people. You didn't tell him that. You didn't tell him the whole entire story, because you just say, hey, this is not gonna last, so we just seeing where it's going right now. We're just having fun. But by the time you're having fun, one thing leads to the next, and you fall for this person. But guess what? You lied in the first. Maybe you didn't lie, but you didn't tell them everything. So when everything comes out of the bag, the cat get out of the bag now. She don't trust you anymore. The relationship can never be the same because she never trusts you. It's crazy that trust is the main thing in a relationship, but losing that trust is the hardest thing to gain back. And I always tell people, if you're in a relationship, never lose that trust. If you lose that trust, boy, help your soul, boy. It's going to be the hardest thing to get back. Because when you tell your partner you're going out to see some friends, or you tell your partner, hey, I got to stay late after work, they ain't going to trust you. They're never going to believe the stuff that you say. Because in the back of their head, they're wondering what you're doing. Trust is something that we say every day, oh, I trust you. But do you really trust that person? After they made that mistake, after they did something that they shouldn't have done. Forgiveness is the craziest thing, right? Because we all say we forgive you, but really, do you really forgive me? I'm working hard to gain back your trust. And I hope you're working hard to forgive me. Because trust is something we need to have in a relationship just to make it work. And if you never trust me, how can we move forward? It's crazy to think about it. Because I made that mistake, and you just keep on telling me every day about the same mistake I made. Won't you trust me again? Be a part of me. Let's be one. Let's be the couple that we should be. Let's be this whole. Let's come together and trust each other again. And that's why I say trust is the most important thing in your relationship. And I don't want you ever forget that. Because if you can't trust your partner, that relationship will never work. If your partner can't trust you and you can't trust your partner, it's time to move on. There are moments in the relationship when you think you're getting somewhere in the relationship, and you think you're getting back this person's trust. But it's the craziest thing. That person don't know when to trust you again. So you think you're getting some progress in the relationship, getting back that trust. But your partner don't know when to give you that trust again, because they don't know when you're telling the truth. They don't know when you're being honest. They're trying, but they're moving slow. And it's hard. Whenever you lose that trust, it's just, you gotta let them heal at their own pace. Are you willing to stick by their side and just yield? Let them yield at their pace? Let them trust you on their own terms? It's hard, right? To know that you're doing everything right for probably a year or two, and that person still can't trust you. Do you think it's time to give up? Because you've been doing good all that time. You did everything that you said you were doing. You didn't mess up anymore. But that person still hasn't trusted you. You still haven't gained back that trust from that person. That's a question you need to ask yourself. Is this person ever going to forgive me? Is this person ever going to give me back that trust that you lost? It's crazy, right? Some of those things we just gotta wonder. The more I sit down in life and think about what I've been through, and the more I grew, the more I'm getting older. I'm getting older and I'm looking back at myself, and I'm looking back and say, man, I used to do a lot of stupid stuff. I guess some of those things is what kids go through, you watch TV that influence you a little bit. You have parents that wasn't a good role model at that time, or you had someone that you used to look up to and they weren't good in showing you certain things. So you go out and you have 2 or 3 women at the same time, and it's just a bad thing, I will tell anyone that's, everyone said, oh yeah, you got a lot of girls, you're a player, this and that. Yeah, it can be fun at certain times, but someone is getting hurt at some point of the time, unless everyone is in it for the fun. And sometimes you can find that, but sometimes someone else always get hurt. So by me growing, I looked at it and be like, having 2 females at the same time is nothing to be happy about. It's nothing to be to brag about, It's foolish of me as an individual to sit down and date 2 women. I know that that's someone's kid out there, you messing with their mind. Wow, this is this girl, you're just having sex with this person and violating their body because you know you really don't want that person. But guess what? A lot of people don't look at it as that. A lot of people probably saying, man, that guy is stupid. I don't know what he's talking about. I want to have sex with as much people as possible. But it's not really worth it, man. Sometimes I used to look at it and say, sex is sex, I used to always say that, like, sex is sex. But it all depends on the person you do it with. It all depends on the vibe that one person gives you, or the other person give you. It all depends on the vibe, whoever you date. So again, trust is crazy. If you date 2 or 3 women, it doesn't make any sense. You gotta have this one person that you trust, and that person trusts you, and you guys build together. Dating a bunch of people will never let you trust anyone else, because you're always gonna think they're doing the same thing that you're doing. You're always gonna think that they're being as bad as you. So who are you gonna trust? No one but yourself. Without trust, you can't go nowhere in a relationship. Let me make that clear. In a relationship, let's see who you're gonna trust. If your partner don't trust you anymore, and they said, oh, I can't stand you, I don't trust you, I can't trust you with anything. Your partner is upset. She says you can't trust you, or he can't trust you because you lied so much, or you did something so bad that they said that to your face that they can't trust you. What are you gonna do? You gotta remember that it's a journey just to gain back that trust from your partner. It's gonna take a while just to gain back that trust. Don't think they're gonna forgive you after a month or 2. They probably say, I forgive you, but deep down inside, they don't trust you, man. They don't trust you, females. They don't trust you. Your partner ain't gonna trust you that quick. You gotta understand, it's gonna be a journey for them just to really trust you, really allow you to go out with your friends, probably go on a guy's trip or a girl's trip, for them just to trust you enough to say, listen, I guarantee my partner ain't gonna do nothing because I know who I'm dating. It's always gonna be rough, but always remember it's a journey because you lost that trust and you gotta gain it back. So just stick to doing good by your partner, and just hold up your head, because guess what? Better days are there. And if you guys are really destined to be together, you will make it work, and that trust will be regained. And from once that trust has been regained, please don't lose it, because it's a journey to just gain it back. Trust your partner, and a lot of things can be possible in your relationship. I'm out. See you again next week on Relationship Wednesday. And thank you guys for tuning in to me every Wednesday. And thank you for asking me for the videos. And thank you for keeping pushing me. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And you're the one that let me keep on doing this. You guys are the one that let me keep on making these videos. I'm asking you guys just to like each video that comes up. Subscribe if you have not subscribed as yet. And just keep on pushing me. I appreciate all of you guys. Be safe out there.